So Kalamazoo Climate Crisis Coalition's mission is to achieve rapid reduction in greenhouse gas emissions and adopt renewable energy locally through a just transition grounded in social, racial, economic, and environmental justice. What that means in real time is that we're number one, we're doing education in the community, and we do that through, we've been since 2019 running a virtual education series, started out in person, changed to virtual, that uplifts local folks who are doing good climate work or finding ways to achieve climate solutions in the work that they already do, if it's not directly climate work, or bringing people from outside the community to help educate folks here locally about ways to act, ways to do better in ways that climate is connected with our everyday lives. We are also looking to be an organization that pushes on policy to create more pathways for climate solutions. We do that through working with local municipal government. So we're in a partnership with Kalamazoo County. We also are building partnerships and relationships with all the 24 municipalities in the county. We have a newsletter where we share tons of resources that anyone can sign up for. We host local events, and then we are involved in the county advisory committee that is supporting the climate action planning that's county-wide, that's focused on how to look at climate from a justice perspective. We also are increasingly focused on doing actual action projects. So we've got two main goals that we're focused on right now. One is greenhouse gas reduction through a focus on energy efficiency upgrades to low-income housing. The other is advocating for community solar projects. Right now we have a giant EPA grant, $19 million EPA grant in partnership with the county. It will fund the energy efficiency upgrade and critical repair to 300 homes in 4 core neighborhoods. So the North Side neighborhood, East Side neighborhood, Edison neighborhood, and West Douglas neighborhoods. Those are owner-occupied single-family homes are eligible for that program. It'll invest $40,000 per home in those upgrades. We brought in a workforce training piece of that project that will help. It will graduate 150 participants over 3 years in the green trades, so focused on building, weatherization, and electric trades that will funnel more skilled workers into the contractor businesses locally to help get more of that work done. And then a third pillar of that project is focused on each of the 4 core neighborhoods that are being served by the housing project will receive funding to upgrade their facilities, put solar panels, battery storage, and generators on their facilities to become emergency storm shelters in those climate-related extreme storms that we know are increasing. So extreme heat, extreme cold, and then we've all seen the increase in major storms like more tornadoes and just severe thunderstorms, that kind of thing, that are impacting our local community. So it'll provide a place for folks to go during power outages there. Overall, that project will hit on one of our big mission points of greenhouse gas reduction by reducing our greenhouse gas footprint in our community by around 700 tons of carbon dioxide per year, every year, which is equal to the carbon that's sequestered by 799 acres of forest. So that project is really our main focus right now, and part of that is building partnerships with housing organizations, workforce organizations, and community members to really think about how all those pieces tie in with the climate and climate change issues in Kalamazoo. I think more and more folks are recognizing and feeling palpable impacts of climate change today. We all have felt the change in our seasons. We may remember being able to play in deep snow as kids throughout the whole winter, and we don't feel that anymore. We might remember like each warm season, there's one major thunderstorm that feels exciting and a little scary, exhilarating. And these days we have multiple, and they're during weird times of year. We've had lightning in the winter, and if you have a garden or you pay a utility bill, you're recognizing those things. People are having to change the way they make decisions and make uh, plan A, plan B, plan C to approach regular work that used to be dependable. We used to have dependable plans. Our climate is the habitat, it's the ecosystem we live in, and when our seasons are changing, our weather is changing, it's erratic, it's not dependable. That really has a big impact on our daily routines in our lives. Um, those are some examples of what might make that feel more urgent. I think there there's work to do, and this is a role that KC3 can and tries to play in our community in making those connections between what we support, what we do in our daily lives, how we spend our money, and how to prepare and build a community that's really ready for the future that's coming.